Hey guys, I am back again, and of course we're going to be talking about history, having a little bit of fun. So I've had a few people ask me what I'm going to do after I finish this playthrough of Red, at least. I actually do already have Heart Gold, so I plan on playing that as soon as I'm done with this one. Oh, come on. I hate writing up here sometimes because I get stuck so easy. I want to battle people. So I will be doing a Heart Gold playthrough as soon as I'm done with this one. So I'm super excited about that. And what I want to talk about today is because recently I've been doing a lot of stuff with like the Cuban Missile Crisis and communism itself. It's a fun time for me. I really like to learn about that type of time period. I want to talk about the Cold War because a lot of people know about it. They've heard the phrase the Cold War, but they really don't know what it is. And what the Cold War breaks down to is pretty much of a proxy war between Russia and the United States, dealing with who's going to attack first, and are we going to have mutual assured destruction, meaning if we attack them first, they're going to attack us and destroy us equally as bad as we destroyed them? Or is it going to be more of a war where nobody's going to win because everybody's going to die? And that was actually a real fear during this time period, because a lot of people did feel that if one country attacked the other, the whole world would be annihilated in the crosshairs, because the United States and Russia, the Soviet Union at the time, they were at war. They were going to destroy each other no matter what. I'm going to kind of grind up films here. But what's even scarier about that is we actually had a plan of mutual assured destruction where we said if Russia launched their nukes first, then we would launch ours and we'd hit all their major bases. And they said the same exact thing. And if that ever happened, that's why, shoot, that was an easy takeout for him. Go Drake. It was an easy decision when it came to, really? Okay, fine. Sorry. So the Cuban Missile Crisis plays into that because they figured out that if they got the missiles in Cuba, that they had the range to actually hit the United States and a bunch of other areas. Why did I run into him when I don't have a Pokemon I'm trying to train up? I don't know, because I'm an idiot. So with that in mind, we actually had to respond to the aggression of the Soviet Union trying to put missiles into Cuba, because if we didn't, we'd come off as weak and the weaker power, which we could not do at that time. We couldn't afford that, because if we did that, well, the world would be quite different today. And due to that fact, we responded by creating a blockade saying, oh, no, I don't want you. I think it's on the 4th floor, maybe? Hopefully. I'm trying to buy a stone. Yes. Firestone. Thank you. So yeah. I want to train him up a little bit more before I evolve him. So anyways, what I was going to say is, we actually had to respond. It wasn't like, oh, we had this choice of, if we don't respond, it'll all be okay because they won't really do it. We were afraid. We were seriously afraid of that at that time, that we were going to be attacked by them from these long-range missiles that were being built in Cuba. The only problem is before that, the United States had built short-range missiles to deal with their long-range missiles over in Europe, and Russia felt threatened. That's why they tried to put missiles in Cuba. I had like a glitch. Come on. Okay, I give up. We're just gonna go to the gym. But with that in mind, we respond, we do the blockade, we attempt to stop the missiles from being implemented, the best way to put it, by creating this naval blockade to make sure that if the ships try to get through, they had orders to fire upon these ships to make sure they couldn't go to Cuba and install these missiles, because if they did, well then we could be hit. Like, they literally said it could reach DC. No, you jerkawad. That was not good. Perfect. That's not what I wanted you to do. Hit itself. I was like hoping it would hit itself. Thank you. Of course you would. But what's pretty interesting about this is when you look at the whole Cuban Missile Crisis. Oh, I hate minimize. I hate this gym leader right now so much. Thank you for hurting. Seriously. Thank you for dying. So what was I saying? Oh yeah. So with that in mind, when we look at the whole Cuban Missile Crisis and everything that happens there, oh great. Well, at least I think I'm gonna win this time around. No. I'm gonna weaken this guy until I can't. Until right then. Let's do that. Okay, perfect. Defeated Koga, yay, I got the badge. Okay, so what I was saying about Cuba is we had to respond because these long-range missiles that they were installing in Cuba could hit like Washington, D.C. and New York City, so a lot of our major metropolitan centers. And with that in mind, we knew that if we didn't do something about it, that, we would be in a lot of danger because, well, funny part is, oh yes, that's perfect. I don't want to match crap though. What's interesting about that is no matter what we do, oh yeah, let me teach Vaporeon Surf. Item finder, TM case, open, surf. Oh, actually, Drake can learn it too. I actually want you to learn it. I don't know why I'd prefer him to learn it, just because I don't like really having Vaporeon with Surf. I'd rather it be open for other moves. But what I was going to say about the whole Cuban Missile Crisis is we responded in a way to help people to make sure HMO4, that's strength, I think. Yeah, it is. TM, open, strength, use, yeah, because my brother's strong, let's make him learn it. Oops. Did not mean to delete Seismic Toss, but oh well. Let's see, what other ones do I have? Nope, I don't have any other ones I want. So, what was I gonna say? I don't even, oh yeah, Cuban Missile Crisis. So we respond, and, ooh, rare candy, okay. You know what? I am going to, first of all, give this rare candy to you, and then I'm going to evolve him. Yay, we're gonna have an Arcanine. Finder is now an Arcanine, yay! So with the Cuban Missile Crisis out of the way, we have kind of a peaceful period. Then you have Kennedy's assassination, which, for anybody who doesn't know, President Kennedy was killed in Fort Worth and Dallas, Texas, because nobody really knows. Lee Harvey Oswald shot him. Nobody knows really why he did that. We just kind of know it happened, and it leaves a lot of questions unanswered because we're like, well, why did he do this? Was there a bigger reason? Was he hired by the Russians? Did it have anything to do with Russia? Was it just a coincidence that his wife was Russian? Like, what was going on in his mind? Ooh, okay. Throw a rock at you, and then, no! I wanted to catch it. No, I don't want you. So it leaves a lot of questions to the imagination. A lot of people come up with like these really crazy theories about who assassinated Kennedy and why, and what they were doing, and who was behind it, and if the US government was actually behind it in some way. And some people do actually believe the US government assassinated Kennedy for so many different reasons because, I think I've already been here before. Whoops. Because of his belief in civil rights and his fight for the civil rights of everybody. People feel like he was a threat to the status quo of Jim Crow South, and because his running mate was LBJ, Lyndon Baines Johnson, they really feel like the Southern Democrats really wanted him out of office because they're afraid of what he was going to do if he stayed in, especially with the fact that he was for civil rights and he was for equality to all. And talking about Jim Crow, if you don't know what Jim Crow is, it pretty much is slavery by another name. It's oppression in the South of all African Americans with anything in mind. I didn't mean to throw a second rock. Ball. No, I stay. Ha! Hold on. I have to grab my phone and then I'll name it. Because I have to look up a good name. Okay, I got my phone and I now have the name. And I'm going to name it after the king that created the Rosetta Stone. And keep in mind this is Egyptian, so it's going to be really weird to spell. T-O-L-E-M. No. Why? Okay. So Ptolemy, he actually is the one who creates the Rosetta Stone, and if you don't know what that is the stone that allowed us to decipher Egyptian hieroglyphics. Aww. I want to go back in. I'm going to explore a little bit more. Yay! Safari Zone. So he actually he orders the stone to be created, and then when we find it, we sort of now know how to decipher Egyptian hieroglyphics. Of course, it's going to take some time for people to fully decipher it. So when it is fully deciphered, it's going to help out a lot. Bag. Let's go down here. Let's use good rod. Seriously? I didn't get anything? Super rod. Ooh, a Goldine. Perfect. Give me a second. I have to think of the guy's name. So I'm going to name him after Prince Henry the Navigator. So his name is going to be Henry. If you guys don't know who he is the guy who brings Portugal into the colonial world. He's the one who really pushes for Portugal to understand their place in the world and explore, and he helps come up with a lot of the navigation systems that all countries are going to eventually use. So that's actually really, really cool. So going back to what I was saying, I did not mean to throw a ball. I hit the wrong button. Gosh, GDAMOS. Whatever. It happens. I already have you. I think I named you Freud. I don't remember. That's pretty bad. I don't remember what I named my Pokemon. But just, it's kind of interesting to look at the United States during this time period because there is so much upheaval and so many different people upset. I did not mean to throw a safari bar. Thank you for not getting caught. Run. Just run. So it is really interesting just because, like, no matter what we do during this time period, especially when it comes to United States history, you always have to talk about, like, Jim Crow in the South and the struggle for equality and what was actually going on during this time with people just having these horrific experiences. If you've ever watched the movie The Help, that's pretty true to what was going on. I'm hoping to run into another rare Pokemon. Run. Huh. I'll eventually get something. But I kind of find it interesting that when you think about it, all these theories about Kennedy's assassination, the government, the Russians doing it, it's pretty interesting just because nobody really knows the answer to that, and nobody really will, because a lot of the people who were there, they're dead. And yes, there actually is a recording of a police officer who had his mic open the whole time. I'm actually gonna head south. We're gonna actually sell a few things and buy a few more things because I feel like I need to try and catch more. Let's get some Ultra Balls. Let's get about 20. And let's get some Super Potions. Got 11 of those. And then we're gonna get some Revives. Oh, I already have 7. And sell. Let's go up. Because I know I have some stuff that I could sell real quick. And then we're going to go south. We're going to start our journey south. 3. Then Stardust. And oh, actually, no. I want to go catch an electric type. I just remembered. Let's go there. Then next episode we can go south. So let's go explore. Is it up here? Yeah, it's right by the rock tunnel. That's right. Because this is going to be a cool area. No, I don't want you. Run. Because otherwise I'm just going to kill everything. No, I don't want you. Let's go down to the electric plant. Don't remember. Oh yeah, he is a trainer battle. Haha. Okay. Well, I'm glad I have Surf on you. Because that was an easy kill. If you guys ever want to read something on like Jim Crow, there's several different books you can read. Chained in Silence is one that I actually know the professor who wrote it was one of my college professors. She wrote it about African American women in Georgia in the prison system who were being oppressed because they were women and they were African American, and all the horrible things that they had to go through. This is probably a good place to train another Pokemon. Let's actually switch to Fender. Switch. Oh, I found a max potion. Let's see what else. Magnemite. Perfect. And I get paralyzed. Oh well. Bag. Let's see. Give me a second. There we go. No, I don't want to use a Master Ball. That I'm saving for Articuno. Okay. Give me a second. Let me find the guy's name. Magnetism. Okay, so Joseph Black actually is the guy who discovers magnetism. So I'm just gonna name my Magnemite Black after him, in honor of Joseph Black, who discovers magnetism. And magnetism pretty much is how objects are going to be attracted to each other with opposite charge. Yay, I'm actually in box 2 now, but I have to release some of the Pokemon I double caught. Okay, really? I think I have a Paralyze Heal. I'm hoping. Good Rod. Protect. No, I don't. Okay, what about, do I have a berry that heals that? Berry. Yes. Perfect. Okay. So if I get paralyzed again, it's going to be super annoying. But I shouldn't. Seriously? You've got to be kidding me. I'm just gonna have to... Nah. It's annoying. Oh, Magnum. Oh, Electrode. Great. Well, at least I can revive. Because I have a lot of doughs. So it is pretty interesting, though, like, looking at history where I'm talking about it here, because I didn't realize until somebody asked me if I was going to do a season 2 of this that you guys actually enjoyed it. Because I have a lot of fun recording this, because it's just like me talking about, like, fun history facts that I know. And it's always interesting to me to, like, explain and spread historical knowledge everywhere, because I'm that type of person. So yeah, and I'm glad you guys are enjoying this, because it is a lot of fun for me, at least, to record it, and I hope you guys do actually enjoy it. And I should, oh my gosh, seriously, stop getting paralyzed, Fender. I'm not gonna heal you. Ooh, I want. Yes. I'm gonna send you out to Razor Leaf. I want. I want. Let's catch this guy. No. Stay in the ball, please. Thank you. Let's see, I'm looking up a good name. You know what? Let's name her after somebody a little bit more recent who's an engineer. If any of you guys know her, I will be super impressed, because she is from the UK. Her name is Claire Tomlin, and she's a British researcher on how electricity works as an electrical engineer, which I think is pretty cool. Okay. So, I have to revive again, I know. I really wanted that one. I was like, I want mine. Revive. And let's also heal you up. But I'm glad I caught it. So, yeah, I have fun teaching history. This is like my jam for me to ever teach anything. So I'm super glad I get to do it here and at my job. I love history. It's like one of my favorite subjects, and I'm going to switch now into somebody else just because I don't want Fender fainting again. Let's do an aerial ace. Aerial ace, bye-bye. You are gone. Perfect. Want to explore this whole place, and then we can seriously. I'm gonna switch, just in case it goes boom. Or does that? Seriously? You are a jerk, Electrode. Really a jerk. I know this is risky, but we can do that, and I can still eat it. Okay. Not who I wanted a super potion, but okay. I'm gonna leave Earnhardt fainted just because I don't feel like healing it up, because I want to train up Fender, and since there's Magnemite, makes it so, oh flippin' hell. Oh yay. Just doesn't like me today. It's like I can't go like 5 minutes fighting with Fender without me getting paralyzed. Great. Seriously? Come on, stop being paralyzed. Okay. You know what? I'm not gonna be nice anymore. You go bye-bye. Yeah, screech all you want. Now you go bye-bye. Well, I found a Thunderstone. Timmy, just kick it. I mean, it's good to train up all my Pokemon. Really, stop missing Timmy. So, I hope you guys have fun watching me do this, because I have a lot of fun recording this. Bye-bye. I don't see myself as entertaining, but apparently people do. So I'm happy. I may end up... no, I'm actually going to finish exploring here, maybe, because I don't remember how big... Ooh. Seriously? Oh my god. That did nothing. And that fainted it. Okay. There's like no happy range with Timmy. Either he's going to KO all the Pokemon or he's going to faint himself. Perfect. Just keep knocking him out, Tim. Just like that. Okay, now I fainted. Core beam. Seriously? Okay. Great. This is wonderful. Yes, let's send in Drake. Dragon Rage. Use your rage. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna revive some people. Next potion. Wait, where do my revives go? Oh, there. Okay, let's revive you. Let's revive you. Let's revive you. Let's revive you. And let's potion them up too. You get one. Did not mean to restore Drake's health. You get one. You get one. And you get one. Perfect. I don't even remember. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah. We're just gonna do this. Perfect. I caught Zapdos, and I know exactly what name I want to give him. Give me 1 second to look up how to spell it, though. Now I know how to spell it. Tesla. T. Now I need to go to lowercase. Come on, Aaron. E. S. L. A. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Now, let's see what's outside. Oh. Well, I'm not done exploring in here. Not quite yet. I'm almost done. Oh, at least it didn't paralyze me. And I'm able to train up. Perfect. I just moved a step and I ran into another Pokemon. Just keep biting it, flinching it. Good doggy. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoy this because I have so much fun making it, if you cannot tell. It's been ages since I've actually played this game. I actually do still have a Game Boy Advance that I can use. So that's originally how I was playing this, and then my friend was like, no, you doesn't look good. So I learned and I have gotten better. Yes, you're gonna... Oh shoot, Takeo mushrooms. Totally forgot about that ability. Now I'm paralyzed again. Joy. Now I have to figure out how to get into that part of it. I should have grabbed... No, that's not what I wanted. That's not the way I should go. Run. I should have grabbed some repels. Because I think I've run into everything I can here. You only wanted to hit me once? Really? Jerk. You're such a mean Pokeball. No. Okay, fine. You know what? If you're gonna be like that, then you're gonna get karate chopped. And your attack is gonna miss because you're mean. And it's not nice to be mean or angry all the time, because that's what Voltorb reminds me of. It's like an angry man. No. I'm so tired of being paralyzed. I should have also bought Peril heals. Okay, maybe that was not my... No! Don't be confused and paralyzed. Run. Ha! Figured it out. But at least we caught Zapdos. Zapdos. I don't know why I just called it Zapdos. That's horrific. No, run. Okay, let's see what... I don't care if that's also I already caught you. Go away. Ooh. Alright, let's see. That did absolutely nothing. Still did nothing. Still doing absolutely nothing. Yes. Karate chop it. Boom, it went down. I should have grabbed a ground type to go through here. Just because then I wouldn't have to worry about being paralyzed or hit with electric type attacks. Oh well. So yeah, we caught a Zapdos. Yay me! And I'm still having fun, and I don't know how long I've been recording for. I should really write down the time I start to the time I end, because, well, I don't know how long this episode's gonna be. I never know, because, well, I am that type of person. So, let's see. No, go away. No, actually, no. I want to level up to me. Perfect. He's now at the next level. And what's out here? Oh, okay. Well, whatever. So, guys, I'm going to save it here. We're going to start here next time and sail south after we get back to the original town we started in this episode. So, see you guys next time. Bye.